Okay, so to clean your cartridge filter, the first thing that we're going to do is we're going to turn off your pump because this is under pressure. So with this IntelliFlow pump, there's a start-stop button. We're going to hit the start-stop button. You don't need to go to the breaker. You're just going to hit that button. You will hear the alarm for your ORP and your pH controller going off because there's no flow for right now. Just ignore that. There's nothing you need to do with your cat controller. Now that that's off, we're going to relieve the pressure on your cartridge filter. So you're going to just push this down, open it up. You can hear the air coming out of here. There's two little lock buttons right here on your filter. So you're just going to squeeze that and then you're going to turn it. And once this comes up, then you can pull this off. I usually kind of put my feet down around the bottom of the cartridge filter to hold it, but it is tapped onto the pad. You pull this off, and this is your cartridge. This is going to be what you're cleaning. So you're just going to pop this out of place. Alright, and then what we're going to do is we're going to take it over here and then we're going to wash it off with the water hose. Alright, now to clean your cartridge filter, you're just going to get your water hose, not a pressure washer, and we're just going to hose this off. And you're going to see like all the dirt and sand and algae and hairs. We're going to rinse it off through these papers. You see all this dirty water that's coming out, and we're going to do this all the way around this filter completely until it's completely clean. Okay, so now your cartridge is clean. We're going to take this filter and we're going to put it back in the housing, and we're going to then turn the pump back on. So in order to do that, this particular filter does have an arrow indicating which way it's supposed to go back into the housing, but you'll also feel it when you drop it down in there. So it's going to kind of, see how it kind of sunk back down in place? So it's in there and where it needs to be. And then you're going to take the lid, you're going to put it back on. I always like to orient the lid to where this spray valve is going away from the house and the electrical. Get the lock ring, you're going to put it back on. Make sure you get a good lock. It's locked up. Now the only thing we're going to do is you just have to hit the start button on the pump. The pump is self-priming, so it's going to take just a couple of seconds. You're going to hear some air coming out of here to get all the air out of this cartridge. Let that air bleed out. Close this down just by turning it, and your system is back up and running again. And if you notice on your controller, if you have one, the flow switch is